In this video, I'll be explaining the meaning of gerundive phrases and how they can be identified in sentences. On the board, we have the meaning of gerundive phrases. We have examples of gerundive phrases, and also we have examples of gerundive phrases in sentences. The first thing here is gerundive. Gerundive is a word derived from the word gerund, year. The term gerundive is gotten from the word gerund. And what is a gerund? A gerund is a verb that functions as a noun. It usually ends in ing and can also be called a verbal noun. So verbs that end in ing usually are one of the 5 forms of verbs, that is present participle. When this present participle are used as a noun in the sentence, they are called gerund. So this is where we get our term gerund, and then from the word gerund we get our term gerundive to form gerundive phrase. Now, what is a gerundive phrase? This is the main definition of the topic we are having today. A gerundive phrase has a gerund as its end. It may have pre-modifiers and also post-modifiers. Once again, a gerundive phrase has a gerund as its end. It may have a pre-modifiers and also post-modifiers. The end of a gerundive phrase is always a gerund. Just like the end of a noun phrase is always a noun, the end of a verb phrase is always a verb. So in this case, the end of a gerundive phrase is always a gerund. Now let's look at the few examples given here. The first example here, A, the teaching. Here we have the gerund teaching, and we also have which is the end of the phrase, and we also have our pre-modifier, which is a determiner. Here we don't have a post-modifier because there is no any other thing bringing about modification to the end of the phrase. Why here we have pre-modifier and here we have the end of the phrase without post-modifier. Also here we have the head of the phrase, which is a gerund. We have a pre-modifier, which is D, a determiner, but no post-modifier. And the third example, C, playing in the rain. Playing in the rain. We have no pre-modifier, but we have post-modifier because the end of the phrase here is a gerund, which is playing. In the rain here is just a post-modifier. It is a prepositional phrase acting as a post-modifier to the head of the phrase, playing, which is a gerund. The fourth example, D, writing poems. Writing here is the head of the phrase, and poems here is acting as a post-modifier. We have no pre-modifier here. So writing poems together is a gerundive phrase. Now let's come to this examples of gerundive phrases in sentences. Number 1, I will leave when the teaching is done. I will leave when the teaching is done. Teaching there is the head of the phrase, which is a gerund, while D is just a determiner, which is acting as a pre-modifier to the head of the phrase teaching. We have no post-modifier in the expression. The second sentence says, the feeding of animals is an act of kindness. The feeding of animals is an act of kindness. Feeding there is the head of the phrase, which is a gerund, and D is acting as a pre-modifier. So the feeding together forms a gerundive phrase. The third example, playing in the rain as a kid was always a great experience. Playing in the rain as a kid was always a great experience. Here we have the end of the phrase without a pre-modifier. This is the end of the phrase. It has no pre-modifier, that is words that come before it that brings about modification to it. So it has no pre-modifier. But here it has 2 different post-modifiers acting together as a unit. In the rain is a prepositional phrase acting as a post-modifier to the end of the phrase playing. As a kid is another prepositional phrase acting as a post-modifier to the end playing. But together they are acting as a unit. So together in the rain as a kid, they are acting as what? As post-modifier to the gerund, which is the end of the phrase. Playing in the rain as a kid was a great experience. And the last example, 4, she likes writing poems. Writing here is with no pre-modifiers. Writing is with no pre-modifier. So writing is the end of the phrase, which is a gerund. Poems here is acting as a post-modifier to the end of the phrase, writing. So in this video, we explain that this simple definition and a very simple way of identifying a gerundive phrase. So please like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel for more videos in the future. Thanks very much.